As we age gracefully, what we wear becomes more important than ever. But here's the truth. There are certain fashion choices that can make us look and feel older than we really are. After 20 years helping seniors with their wardrobes, I've identified 8 key items that should never find their way into your closet past 60. These aren't just random rules, they're practical insights that have transformed the lives of thousands of my clients, like Sarah, my 75-year-old client from Phoenix, who says she feels 20 years younger since making these changes. Whether you're meeting friends for coffee, attending church, or enjoying time with grandkids, avoiding these fashion mistakes can help you look stylish while feeling comfortable and confident. Before I reveal these 8 wardrobe don'ts, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Drop your city in the comments below. And if you want more style tips for your golden years, hit that like button and subscribe. Now, let's start with the most common mistake I see in my styling practice. 1. Clothes that sacrifice. Comfort. Let me share a story that perfectly illustrates this first fashion mistake. Martha, my 68-year-old client from Chicago, used to wear tight shapewear under everything, even to her weekly bridge club meetings. I thought looking slim was worth the discomfort, she told me, adjusting her restrictive waistband for the 100th time that afternoon. But I realized I couldn't even focus on my cards or laugh with my friends because I was so distracted by how uncomfortable I felt. This is a situation I see far too often in my practice. Many women over 60 sacrifice comfort for what they think looks good, wearing clothes that pinch, squeeze, or restrict natural movement. Whether it's too tight jeans that make it difficult to bend down, synthetic fabrics that cause overheating, or elegant but painful shoes. These aren't just uncomfortable choices, they're actually undermining your confidence and ability to enjoy life's precious moments. But here's the wonderful truth. You don't have to choose between comfort and style. After years of struggling with restrictive clothing, Martha discovered that comfort could be stylish too. Now she has a go-to comfortable outfit formula that works perfectly for any casual occasion. A pair of classic fit stretch pants paired with a soft flowing blouse and a light cardigan. For more formal events, she opts for an A-line dress in breathable cotton blend fabric, layered with a soft shawl or lightweight jacket. The key is choosing natural fabrics like cotton, linen, and soft wool that feel gentle against mature skin. Let me share Martha's favorite comfortable outfit combinations that might work for you too. For everyday errands or casual lunches, try pairing pull-on straight-leg pants in navy or black with a tucked-in cotton button-down shirt and a cardigan that hits at the hip. Add comfortable loafers and a coordinating leather bag for a polished look. For special occasions like church or family gatherings, consider an unstructured knit dress with a subtle pattern, topped with a coordinating jacket. Complete the look with low-heeled pumps and simple jewelry. When shopping at your favorite department store, remember this simple rule. If it doesn't feel comfortable in the fitting room, it won't feel comfortable during a full day of wearing it. Take time to sit, stretch, and move around. Your clothes should feel like a comfortable second skin, allowing you to focus on what truly matters, whether that's playing with grandchildren, attending community events, or enjoying lunch with friends. Remember, at this wonderful stage of life, fashion should enhance your daily experiences, not detract from them. It's not about squeezing into something trendy, it's about feeling confidently comfortable in your own skin. After all, isn't that what truly stylish dressing should be about at our age? The next fashion mistake I see might surprise you, but it's one that affects so many of us as we age. 2. Outdated, ill-fitting pieces. You won't believe the transformation I witnessed with Jean, my 72-year-old client from Ohio. For years, she held on to her collection of 1990s power suits, complete with giant shoulder pads and boxy silhouettes. These suits remind me of my days as a successful executive, she explained during our first meeting. But when I gently pointed out how these oversized pieces were drowning her elegant frame, something clicked. "Maybe it's time to honor who I am today," she said thoughtfully. Like many of us in our golden years, our bodies naturally change, and that's absolutely normal and beautiful. But continuing to wear clothes from decades past or pieces that no longer fit properly can actually add years to our appearance and chip away at our confidence. Those baggy blouses that hide your figure, pants that sag in all the wrong places, or dresses that pull uncomfortably across the middle, they're not doing justice to the sophisticated woman you've become. Think of your wardrobe like your life experiences. It should evolve and grow with you. For Jean, we created a modern, refined wardrobe that celebrates her current shape. Instead of those oversized suits, she now chooses softly tailored blazers that gently define her waist. Her new go-to outfit formula is simple but elegant. A well-fitted straight-leg pant in a stretch fabric paired with a softly structured blouse that skims, not clings to, her body, finished with a modern cut jacket that hits at the perfect spot on her hip. Here's a practical tip that transformed Jean's wardrobe. Take your current measurements and ignore the size label completely. Sizes vary so much between brands, and the number on the tag is far less important than how the garment fits you today. When shopping, look for pieces that skim your body comfortably, not too tight, not too loose. A good local tailor can be your best friend. Even simple alterations can make off-the-rack clothes look custom-made. For special occasions, Jean now chooses an A-line dress that floats gracefully over her curves, paired with a coordinating jacket. The right fit has given her a renewed sense of confidence. As she told me recently at her granddaughter's graduation, "I finally feel like my clothes reflect the woman I've become, not the woman I used to be." Speaking of reflections, the next wardrobe mistake we need to discuss is one that can significantly impact how vibrant and energetic you appear. 3. Overly dark or dull colors. When Betty walked into my consultation room wearing head-to-toe black, I could immediately see how the dark colors were draining the natural warmth from her lovely face. At 65, she had fallen into what I call the safety net of darkness, believing that darker colors would help her look slimmer and more sophisticated. "I've been wearing mostly black and navy since my 50s, she confessed. "It just seemed like the appropriate choice for my age." Color is one of the most powerful tools in our fashion arsenal, yet so many of us over 60 limit ourselves to dark, muted tones. While black, navy, and charcoal have their place in any wardrobe, wearing them exclusively, especially near your face, can cast unflattering shadows and emphasize fine lines. As our skin tone naturally becomes more delicate with age, these dark colors can make us appear tired or washed out, exactly the opposite of how we want to present ourselves. Let me share how Betty discovered her new color confidence. We started by introducing a soft coral scarf with her black outfit. The transformation was immediate. Her blue eyes sparkled, her complexion brightened, and she looked years younger. Encouraged by this simple change, we gradually expanded her color palette. Now she pairs her favorite black pants with a warm burgundy sweater or a soft sage blouse. For special occasions, she chooses dresses in rich teal or elegant plum shades that make her complexion glow. Here's a simple way to find your most flattering colors. Hold different colored fabrics up to your face in natural light. Notice which ones make your eyes brighten and your skin look more vibrant. For most women our age, softer, warmer tones work better than harsh darks or neons. Think deep rose instead of bright red, warm beige rather than stark white, or soft periwinkle instead of dark navy. Remember, embracing color doesn't mean abandoning sophistication. It's about choosing shades that enhance your natural beauty and reflect the vibrant spirit within. As Betty now says, "Why should I fade into the background when I can shine?" And speaking of letting your true self shine through, let's talk about another common mistake that might be hiding your authentic personality. 4. Clothes that don't reflect personality. I don't want to dress old, but I don't want to dress too young either. That's what Patricia, a vibrant 70-year-old from Florida, told me during our first consultation at Nordstrom. She had fallen into the trap of wearing what she called grandma uniforms, shapeless elastic waist pants and oversized floral blouses that did nothing to reflect her energetic personality. I used to love wearing colorful scarves and interesting jewelry, she sighed. But somewhere along the way, I just stopped. This is one of the most heartbreaking fashion mistakes I see in my practice. Too many wonderful women over 60 abandon their personal style, opting instead for generic elderly clothing that society seems to expect from them. They hide behind loose, nondescript outfits that mask not only their figures, but their vibrant personalities as well. Let me share how Patricia rediscovered her style confidence. During our shopping trip, she spotted a beautiful silk scarf in shades of blue and turquoise, colors she had always loved but stopped wearing. "That looks like the real me," she said wistfully. We built her new wardrobe around that scarf, choosing classic pieces that could be personalized with her favorite accessories. Now she pairs well-fitted basics from Talbot's with colorful scarves and statement necklaces she finds at local boutiques and antique shops. Here's the truth. Your age should expand your style choices, not limit them. If you've always loved bold jewelry, wear it proudly with a simple black dress. If bright colors make you happy, incorporate them through a beautiful blouse or cardigan. The key is choosing age-appropriate pieces that still feel uniquely you. For Patricia, that means classic trousers and blazers accessorized with her collection of vintage brooches and colorful scarves. Your style is like your signature. It should be uniquely yours. As Patricia now says, "I'm not just somebody's grandmother. I'm still me, and my clothes finally show that." Let's talk about another common mistake that might be preventing you from looking your absolute best. 5. Overly youthful or trendy outfits. I didn't want to look old-fashioned, but I ended up looking like I was trying too hard to be young. That's what Susan, my 68-year-old client from San Diego, admitted after buying a complete outfit from the juniors department at Macy's. She had seen her teenage granddaughter wearing ripped jeans and crop tops and thought dressing younger would help her stay connected with the younger generation. Instead, she felt uncomfortable and out of place at her weekly book club. Here's a delicate truth about style after 60. There's a fine line between staying current and chasing trends that can undermine your natural elegance. While it's wonderful to embrace a youthful spirit, wearing overly trendy pieces like crop tops, dramatically distressed jeans, or clothes covered in loud logos often has the opposite effect of what we're hoping for. Let me share how Susan found her sweet spot between modern and age-appropriate. Instead of ripped skinny jeans, she now chooses dark wash straight leg denim that looks polished but feels contemporary. Rather than cropped tops, she opts for well-fitted blouses that hit at the perfect length. "I feel modern but still like myself," she told me during a recent fitting at Chico's. "My granddaughter even borrowed my new denim jacket." The secret is to borrow elements from current trends without going overboard. Love the animal print trend? Instead of head-to-toe leopard, try a classic blazer with a subtle animal print scarf. Attracted to bright colors? Rather than neon everything, incorporate one vibrant piece into your otherwise classic outfit. The goal is to look current while maintaining the sophistication that comes with our years of experience. Think of style like a fine wine. It should get better with age, not try to taste like a wine cooler. As Susan now says, "I've earned every one of my years. Why shouldn't my clothes reflect that wisdom?" And speaking of wisdom, let's discuss another crucial aspect of age-appropriate dressing that many of us overlook. 6. Shoes without proper support. I learned the hard way that cute shoes aren't worth a broken hip. These words from Eleanor, my 73-year-old client from Boston, came after she nearly fell at her grandson's wedding wearing flimsy flats she'd bought because they matched her dress perfectly. It was a wake-up call that many of us face as we age. The realization that our choice of footwear isn't just about fashion anymore. It's about maintaining our independence and safety. Let's be honest, those beautiful but precarious heels or those ultra-flat sandals without any arch support might look tempting in the store window at the mall. But at our age, unstable or unsupportive footwear isn't just uncomfortable. It can be downright dangerous. Balance becomes more precious as we age, and the right shoes can mean the difference between confidently walking into church or nervously shuffling, afraid of a fall. Eleanor's solution was both practical and stylish. We discovered Clark's cushioned loafers with built-in arch support for her daily errands and coffee dates at Starbucks. For dressier occasions, she chose naturalizer pumps with a sturdy 1.5-inch heel and enhanced cushioning, perfect for those long hours at family gatherings or community events. For the first time in years, she told me, I can focus on enjoying the party instead of counting the minutes until I can take my shoes off. Here's my practical advice. Invest in at least 3 pairs of well-supporting shoes. First, a comfortable walking shoe for daily activities. Brands like SAS or Easy Spirit offer excellent options. Second, a dressier pair with modest heels for special occasions. Look to Naturalizer or Clark's. Finally, a supportive sandal for warmer days. Vionic makes beautiful options with built-in arch support. Remember, good shoes are like a solid foundation for a house. Everything else depends on them. As Eleanor now says, my feet carry me through life's adventures. They deserve to be treated well. Now let's talk about another common mistake that can weigh you down, literally. 7. Heavy, overly layered outfits. I used to pile on so many layers that I could barely move my arms, laughed Margaret, my 71-year-old client from Minnesota. I thought more layers meant more warmth, but I ended up feeling like a stuffed teddy bear at my grandson's hockey game. In her effort to stay warm during those chilly winter mornings, she had unknowingly created a common problem I see with many women our age, the burden of excessive layering. While layering is a smart strategy for unpredictable weather, too many heavy pieces can restrict movement and make temperature regulation difficult. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to temperature changes, but wearing 3 sweaters and a bulky coat isn't the solution. Those heavy layers don't just weigh you down physically, they can make you feel frumpy and uncomfortable, especially when moving from heated indoor spaces to the cold outdoors. Let me share how Margaret revolutionized her winter wardrobe. Instead of multiple thick sweaters, she now starts with a lightweight thermal base layer from Land's End. They make wonderful heat tech tops that are thin but incredibly warm. Over that, she wears a soft merino wool sweater from LL Bean, which provides warmth without bulk. For outdoor events, she tops it with a modern lightweight down jacket from Uniqlo that's surprisingly toasty, but doesn't make her look like the Michelin Man. Here's my practical layering advice. Think thin, efficient layers rather than bulky ones. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer, add a warmth layer like a lightweight sweater or cardigan, and finish with a weather-appropriate outer layer. Modern fabrics have come a long way. You can find incredibly warm pieces at stores like Macy's that are half the thickness of traditional winter wear. Now I can actually hug my grandkids without feeling like I'm wearing a suit of armor, Margaret tells me with a smile. And I can adjust my layers easily when I go from the cold rink to the heated lobby. Speaking of comfort and quality, there's one more crucial mistake we need to discuss. 8. Low-quality fabrics. I used to think saving money on clothes was smart until I realized I was replacing my entire wardrobe every season. These words from Ruth, my 67-year-old client from Denver, really struck a chord. During our consultation at Dillard's, she showed me a baggy, pilled sweater she'd bought just 3 months ago from a discount store. The fabric was so rough against her sensitive skin that she could only wear it with a long-sleeve top underneath. As we age, our skin becomes more delicate, making the quality of fabrics we wear increasingly important. Those scratchy synthetic blends, flimsy t-shirts, or rough materials that might have been fine in our younger years can now cause irritation, discomfort, and even affect our confidence. Cheap fabrics often pill, fade, or lose their shape after just a few washes, making them more expensive in the long run. Let me share how Ruth transformed her wardrobe without breaking the bank. Instead of buying 5 cheap sweaters, she invested in 2 high-quality ones from Nordstrom during their annual sale, one in merino wool and another in soft cotton cashmere blend. They feel like a gentle hug, she says. For everyday wear, she found that J. Crew's Cotton Basics and Talbot's Ponte knit pants offer durability and comfort at reasonable prices, especially when shopping during seasonal sales. Here's my practical advice about fabrics. Touch everything before you buy. Natural fibers like cotton, wool, and silk are usually kinder to mature skin. Look for words like combed cotton, supima, or pima on labels. These indicate higher quality. Don't forget to check the clearance racks at better stores. You can often find high-quality pieces at prices similar to fast fashion retailers. When I wear quality fabrics, I feel valued, Ruth tells me now. It's not about the price tag, it's about treating myself with the same respect I've earned over these years. Remember, investing in quality isn't extravagant. It's a form of self-care that pays dividends in comfort, confidence, and style. After all, don't we deserve to feel our best every single day? Now, let me share some final thoughts about dressing with confidence in our golden years. As we've explored these 8 fashion pitfalls, remember one crucial truth. Your style should evolve with you, not diminish. Each stage of life brings its own kind of beauty, and our wardrobes should reflect the confident, experienced women we become. Whether you're attending a grandchild's graduation or meeting friends for coffee, choose clothes that make you feel both comfortable and beautiful. Your fashion choices should enhance your life, not complicate it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your biggest style challenge in the comments below, and let's support each other on this fashion journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on living your most stylish life after 60. Until next time, wear what makes you smile